the city where dreams come alive. B-Up's on the mic with that fire in his eyes. From the court to the field, every game, every fight, he's the voice of the struggle under stadium lights. He's seen the highs and the lows, the wins and the pain, every triumph and tear, every loss in the rain. But through it all, he stands tall, never backs down, with a heart full of love for this sports-loving town. Sports talk we watch, where the passion runs deep. Every story, every glory, every promise we keep. From the love of the game to the struggles we face, he's the voice of the people in the sacred space. Sports talk we watch, where the passion runs deep. Sports talk we watch, where the passion runs deep. Sports talk we watch, where the passion runs deep. There's a love in the air for the game and the grind, for the players who hustle, leaving it all behind. Through the sweat and the tears, the blood and the fight, B-Wop tells the stories under the bright lights. In the silence of the night, when the crowd fades away, he's the echo of hope.
Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning on this good Saturday morning to everybody who's out there tuning in right now. You're watching Sports Talk with B. Watts. I'm your host, Bernard Watts. I come to you by the digital airways of YouTube. Only thing I ask that you do is hit that like button, hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the like button. And if you haven't subscribe to the channel to help it to continue to grow. And if you like to continue to support the broadcast through Cash App, Super Chat, or just by joining the membership, anything that you do to help this broadcast in any kind of way is highly appreciated. All right? Hey, hey, hey. About Shedeur Sanders. I think Shedeur Sanders is no doubt. He just is. There's no doubt about it. No doubt about it. I want to say good morning to everybody in the chat right now. I see Miss Kimberly Nash Williams is actually doing yard work. Miss Shepard is in the building. Timothy Isaac is here. DJH, and we appreciate y'all for being in the chat. Appreciate you getting up and be a part of the show early this morning. All right, let's get right into it, man. I ain't gonna hold y'all long. I promise you I won't. Shady McCoy. You right? Shedeur gonna be that starter. Now I ain't gonna say when. Shady McCoy said 4 for 5th game, but I'm saying first game. I just believe, like I continue to say every time I come on, Shedeur Sanders gonna make his way during the scrimmage games against the Philadelphia Eagles and the Carolina Panthers, and during that preseason game. It's the Russell Wilson effect. The Russell Wilson effect. Now, the key thing is, will the Cleveland Brown organization do right? Will they start the best player who give them a chance to win? That's going to be the key. Will the general manager and the Kevin Stefanski make the right choice by playing the best player out the gate? Give your team a better chance to win. Joe Flacco, Kenny Pickett, Dylan Gabriel, Shedeur Sanders. They competing. I think they should all start given a chance to run with the number one offense. If Dylan Gabriel can run with the number one offense, so should Shedeur. So Dylan Gabriel is not better than Shedeur. He's just not. If they give Shedeur a chance to run with the number one offense against the number one defense, he's gonna prove to everybody that he's better than that quarterback room that they got now. He's gonna perform at a high level, like we all already have seen, because numbers don't lie. They just don't. And also, you have to look at these factors right here. It's not a quarterback on this roster done played a whole season before. It's not. In the last 5 years. Kenny Pickett haven't. Joe Flacco haven't. And they got two rookies. So my thing is the durability. And they play in a hard division, where you got the Baltimore Ravens, where you got the Cincinnati Bengals, and you have the Pittsburgh Steelers. They all in the same conference. They all in the same division. So I got a question for y'all. And it's down in the chat. I know a lot of people saying they're going to take all 5 quarterbacks to probably into the season. That's just hard for me to believe. So the question is right here. What will be the Cleveland Browns record by the end of this season? It's a 17-game season. What do you expect the Cleveland Browns record to be? It don't matter whoever you want at quarterback. It can be Shedeur, it can be Joe Flacco, it can be Kenny Pickett, it can be Dylan Gabriel. In a conference that they are in with the Baltimore Ravens, the Cincinnati Bengals, and the Pittsburgh Steelers, what do you expect the Cleveland Browns record to be by the end of the season? I think they got a good chance, an excellent chance of going 10-7 with Shedeur at the quarterback. That's the least 10-7 out of 17 games. That's just me. That's just me. If they go with Shedeur Sanders, they have a high volume to win more games than losing. They have big time chance of winning more games than losing, because Shedeur has already proven that to me. He's a winner. He's a fighter. He's a fighter. And
okay, very quickly, everything you need to know about Shedeur Sanders going to the Cleveland Browns. He can win the starting job, so in theory, it is a dream delayed, not necessarily denied. I was drafted to Cleveland. I know that city and I know that franchise well. The Cleveland Browns depth chart at the quarterback position. Deshaun Watson coming off an Achilles, and the ownership group has publicly criticized him. Joe Flacco, I believe, 38, 39 years of age. He is not the future. You have Kenny Pickett. Kenny Pickett, a first-round pick of 3 years ago that the Pittsburgh Steelers gave up on after 2 years. Then you have Dylan Gabriel. Dylan Gabriel, a rookie this year that Shedeur Sanders was better than in college. Shedeur can win that starting job. I believe he can win it halfway through the season. I don't suggest he'll start at the beginning of the season. The question, though, is this. Being in Cleveland, a team that is very hungry for success, will they have the patience for Shedeur Sanders to ever materialize? And Shedeur, now it's on you. It's time for you to materialize. It's time for you to go to work. You're a rookie. And worse than that, you're a rookie 5th-round pick. Now it's time to just grind and make sure you remind everybody it is a dream delayed. It's not a dream denied.
His dream just been delayed, not denied. All Shedeur got to do is just continue to go in there and put the work in. And once he put that work in, he should prevail. Because just like Archo said, he's better than Joe Flacco. He's better than Kenny Pickett. He's better than Dylan Gabriel. He was better than Dylan Gabriel in college. Even though Dylan Gabriel has played on several college football teams like UCF and Oklahoma and Oregon, Shedeur Sanders still was a better quarterback than him, even at Jackson State, and surely better than him at Colorado. He just was. So I really don't even consider Dylan Gabriel is a threat to start this season because I don't seen enough of his play to have my mind made up about him as a starting quarterback. Now I think it's gonna come down to what's up, BD? What's up, Blessed 777? I think it's gonna come down to Shedeur. I'm like I've been saying, it's Kenny Pickett. I just don't believe they gonna go out there with no Joe Flacco like many people are saying. Joe Flacco is just too old, Miss Carolyn Shepard. He's just too old, Miss BD. He just too old, Timothy Isaac, Carolyn Shepard, Blessed 777. He just too old. So I think it's gonna come down to Kenny Pickett and Shedeur Sanders, who started that first game. That's what the team gonna be looking at. You watch and see how this thing play out. Now, going into the training camp, July the 18th, I don't know the order. I don't know the depth chart. I don't know where Shedeur's stand at on the depth chart, nor the rest of them at. But we gonna get a chance to see how it play out. But by the time we get to that scrimmage game, I think it's gonna come down to Kenny Pickett gonna get the first shot because he was their first choice. And since he was their first choice, I go with that. I would go with that. Give him his first shot. And we're going to see what Kenny Pickett is made of when they scrimmage that first scrimmage game. I think against Carolina Panthers, we're going to see what Kenny Pickett is made of. Ain't nothing changed, BD, Carolyn Shepard. Ain't nothing changed from the last 2 to 3 years in Kenny Pickett. Ain't nothing changed. When he was at Philadelphia, he wasn't that good. When he was at Pittsburgh, he wasn't that good. Now that he's in Cleveland, he still ain't that good. He's still not that good. So ain't nothing gonna change. He's a 54% passing rating quarterback going up against Shedeur Sanders, who's a 74 to 77, almost a 80% pass completion quarterback. Can you complete a pass? Can you command a huddle? Can you identify the Mike linebacker? Do you know when you see a cover 2 or a cover 3 defense? Can you identify that? Can you check out a play and call the right play so your offense can line up and execute that play in a time that matter? That's all you got to do. And deliver the ball on time. Can you throw a wide receiver open on a consistent basis? Shedeur Sanders can do that. Kenny Pickett can't do that. He just can't. He done showed us in OTAs that he can't. He done showed us in an mandatory minicamp that he cannot complete a pass consistently to help this team win going forward, like Shedeur Sanders can. Shedeur Sanders did more with less. He did more with less ever since he been up there. He don't probably have a chance to make the team look good. Got good film work, all because of Shedeur Sanders. Pass completion. Pass completion. I'm just trying to tell you, Shedeur Sanders. Shedeur Sanders. I have no doubt about it. He gonna be QB1 against Cincinnati. He just a better quarterback, give him a better chance. He just is. He just a better chance. We ain't waiting no 5 or 6 games. Lamar Jackson ain't waiting. Patrick Mahomes ain't waiting. Josh Allen ain't waiting. Jalen Daniel, his rookie season, he didn't wait. Why Shedeur got to wait when he's the better quarterback on the team? Like I said, the head coach job in jeopardy. His job is in jeopardy. His job in jeopardy. He gonna have to win out the gate. Oh, they gonna fire him in the middle of the season. I promise you. They're not gonna let him hang around just to see this thing through. The Cleveland Browns, if you just go back and check out their history, they haven't developed a franchise quarterback since Bernie Kosar. I think that was back in 78 or 79. Yeah. 78 or 79, family. They haven't developed a franchise quarterback since then. Good morning, Miss V. Rich, how you doing? That they haven't. They have not developed. They haven't developed a franchise quarterback since Bernie Kosar. Looked like they had one in Baker Mayfield, but they weren't patient with him, and they moved him on. I think Baker Mayfield went and played for the Rams, then he went and played for the Carolina Panthers, and now he's the franchise quarterback of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Why? Because they did not have a development plan for the quarterback. It was incapable. BD, that's a long time, a very long time. A very long time. MSD, what's good morning? How you doing? I'm just trying to tell you. That's what he's going up against. That's what he's going up against. See, he just ain't fighting these quarterbacks in the room. He fighting the coaching staff, the head coach, the general manager, the old time media out there at Cleveland. But his talent is gonna prevail for him. It's gonna prevail for him. He got the talent to do it. He just need the opportunity. And once he get that opportunity, he gonna strike. He just gonna strike. Like I said, Shedeur McCoy is talking, like I say, he talking good about him. He talking good about the kid. He talking good about the young man. This is what Shedeur McCoy was saying about Shedeur Sanders. He's going to start, and which he is. They can't deny that part. They're not going to be able to deny that part. He's going to start. Because the room ain't that good. The quarterback room is not that impressive. He will start. You can bet your top dollar on that. Shedeur McCoy went on to say he's going to start. He's going to start early. I don't think the Browns will be competitive this year. The biggest part about why he will start this year is because you're in a room with dudes that would struggle to start with any other team. And he 100% right. They will not start on neither team in the NFL. They just would. Joe Flacco at 40 years old will not start. He would not start for another team, just like Shedeur McCoy saying. Kenny Pickett tried to start for the Pittsburgh Steelers, but he failed. He failed out of 2 seasons. They shipped him on to Philadelphia. He couldn't beat out Jalen Hurts, and he became his bag up. And now he on Cleveland, and he's still not the best quarterback on the roster. That's Kenny Pickett. He's still not the best quarterback on the roster, even though he don't have more starts than Dylan Gabriel and Shedeur Sanders. He's still not the best quarterback on this team. He's going to get the first shot because the general manager himself, Andrew Berry, identified him as a starting quarterback for the Cleveland Browns. That lets you know how messed up he is. If he couldn't do good at Pittsburgh nor Philadelphia, what make you think he's going to do better with Cleveland, whose overall roster is not even better than Pittsburgh nor Philadelphia? You could see him at minicamp and OTAs. The incomplete passes that he was throwing. He was getting upset, throwing haymakers. Why he couldn't complete them passes. Once again, LeSean McCoy, Shedeur McCoy saying he's going to start Shedeur Sanders, and he's going to start early. I don't think the Browns will be competitive this year. The biggest part about why he will start this year is because you're in a room with dudes that would struggle to start with any other team. And that's 100. 100. They wouldn't. Ain't no struggle. They wouldn't. They just that bad. To me, they are. And he also went on and said, Shedeur McCoy, he went on and said these words right here. He's the first in the building, last to leave. Sound like someone I know. Tom Brady. Brady mode. Shedeur Sanders. Shedeur Sanders. Brady mode. He the best quarterback on the team. And they're going to show his head in training camp. He can't be denied. You can't continue to deny the guy. You just can't, family. He just that. He going to be that better quarterback.
I say what, man. Hey, Muhammad Ali, dog, is so proud right now, dog.
Why you proud?
Jim Brown is so proud because the young brother stood up for himself.
Yeah.
I don't care what they talking about. I dropped. I'm supposed to go first round. That's cool. I'm fifth round. That's cool. I'm going to still do my job. It ain't about y'all. It's about me.
I love that.
Dr. King is so proud. My young black brother. Hey, keep going, baby. Keep going, dog.
I really did love.
They talking about that press conference. Shedeur said, it ain't my job to prove y'all right. It ain't my job to prove that y'all was wrong about me. It's about to prove to myself right. That I belong. I'm finna come out here and show y'all that I belong. And so far, he's shown that he belong. He showed you in rookie minicamp that he belong. He showed you in OTA that he belong. He showed you 3 weeks ago at mandatory minicamp that he belonged. Well, B. Watts, what did he show us? I'm glad you asked. ESPN, once you don't seen it, you have seen this chart. This the chart. He showed you right here that he belonged. He showed you. He did with less than anybody on this roster. 9 TDs, 1 interception, according to the ESPN Cleveland quarterback tracker of OTAs, minicamp, combined stats. He did better than Kenny Pickett. Kenny Pickett threw the ball 10 times more than him. And Shedeur Sanders still completed 3 more passes than him. Dylan Gabriel threw that ball almost 100 times. Almost 100 times. And you see his numbers right there. Shedeur Sanders did more with less. More with less reps. More with less talent. He just did more. He stood out better than any quarterback in that room. He started out at the bottom of the field. It wasn't reported until later, I think the last practice, when the report came out that they brought him up on top of the field to run with the number 2 offense. The number 2 offense. So it's going to be interesting when training camp start to see how they going to run and how many reps he will get with the number 1 offense. This going to be the part that we waiting on to see. It is going to be July the 14th, less than 3 weeks away from here. We finna see. Will he get a chance to run with the number 1 offensive team? And when he does, Shedeur got to take advantage of that opportunity. He got to take advantage of the opportunity that they're giving him. He got to make it count. He got to bring that 77 to 80% passing rate to training camp. He's just the best quarterback on the team, fam. That's all. That's all I'm trying to tell you. He's just the best quarterback on the team. He's up under the center. He can roll out, a mobility, and getting the ball quick out of his hand. That's the key thing. That was his knock that everybody kept saying he held the ball too long. He was holding the ball too long from what everybody was saying coming out of camp. What's up, Wayne Hood? Got a big arm. Got a big arm. He's the only quarterback really on the team that got a big arm. He's the only quarterback on the team that can stretch the field. And that's what you need. You need a quarterback that can stretch the field to keep the defense honest. Shedeur has a big arm and he can do that. He proved it. He's showing you. He's showing you he can push the ball downfield. He's showing you he can push that ball down the field, which he got a big arm. You didn't hardly see Dylan Gabriel push the ball downfield. You didn't see no videos of Kenny Pickett pushing the ball downfield. Shedeur Sanders was the only quarterback that was doing that during minicamp of the videos that we saw. Looking off the defense, move the safety with his eyes. Move the safeties with his eyes, then come back in a timely manner to throw his tight end open in a tight window. Shedeur Sanders, accuracy. That's where that 77% passing completion rate come in at the goal line. When you're on the goal line, when you're third and goal, you want to score. When you're third and goal, you don't want to kick no field goal. You want to take advantage of the opportunity that you have in the red zone. And Shedeur shows those qualities in his quarterback skill. He shows that. Move the safety. He moved the safeties. He moved the safeties. He moved the safeties when he looked to the left. Both of the safeties went to the left. He quickly returned back with his eyes and his body to throw the ball to the tight end in the middle of the field for a touchdown. I mean, what else you want? He demonstrating what he know how to do, and he doing it better than Joe Flacco, Kenny Pickett, and Dylan Gabriel. He doing it better than them. He just doing it better than them. He doing it better than them so far. He executing. He doing everything that the coaching staff want him to do. He doing it. They can't say he ain't doing it. He doing it. He done took advantage of every opportunity they done gave him. And he looked good at it, taking advantage of it. Once again, he's the only quarterback that of the video that has been released that can push the ball downfield. Downfield. He ain't throwing no checks now. He ain't throwing no bubble screen. He completing passes. Downfield, pushing the ball downfield to his tight ends with less talent than Jerry Jeudy. And they catching the ball. They making name for themselves too. He helping them to make a name for themselves too. Shedeur Sanders. Shedeur Sanders is out there perform at a high level with less. And it can't be denied. It can't be denied. He can't be denied. He can't be denied. He a better quarterback than Joe Flacco. This is what Joe Flacco putting on film. But they want him to start. He the vet. He the Super Bowl And he go Kenny Pickett. Look at the owner shaking their head. And he go Kenny Pickett in the ground. Ball hitting the ground. Kenny Pickett, who they say they want to start and who they want to be their quarterback. You ain't seeing Shedeur out there doing that. You have not seen no video of Shedeur out there doing that. He's the most polished quarterback in the room, and everybody's talking about him. He got the NFL at its high during the preseason. During the offseason. It used to be the Dallas Cowboys. They talking about Shedeur Sanders and Cleveland. Cleveland ain't never got this much press conference, especially in the offseason. They ain't never got this much coverage and talked about during the season.
Maybe it's my algorithm, but I see Shiloh and Shedeur more than I've ever seen any undrafted guy or fifth-round guy on social media in the history of Instagram, Threads, Twitter, X, whatever it is. Like, those dudes are everywhere.
Everywhere. They everywhere. Coach Brown got his two sons everywhere. They everywhere. They everywhere. BD, they everywhere. TMI, they everywhere. They all over social media. They all over YouTube. Everywhere. They drive the needle, especially Shedeur. Because really, they saw that draft, how it went down. They know that draft wasn't right.
I've been through 6 different OCs.
They just didn't want to believe it.
You know, so I'm able to adjust to any offense and every scheme and make it work. We went from Jackson State to Colorado and changed 2 programs back to back. So you don't think I could come to an NFL franchise and change a program again? It's history. We done it again. It's always going to repeat itself.
It's going to repeat itself again. What he really trying to tell you, he changed Jackson State to a winning program. They went to Colorado and changed Colorado into a winning program. Well, guess what? He in Cleveland. Once he get his opportunity, he going to change Cleveland into a winning program. They losing right now. They're bad right now, but at some point, you got to start somewhere to change things right. You got to change to get it right. At some point of a time, you must change to get it right. And Shedeur Sanders is the answer. He the first piece of the puzzle to turn the Cleveland Browns organization around. Got to have a quarterback that can do it. Got to have a quarterback that can spin it. Got to have a quarterback that can man the huddle. Got to have a quarterback that's accurate. You got to have a quarterback that is a leader that teammates will follow. And I believe his teammates will follow him as a rookie. Because it don't matter where you draft at. It don't matter what round you were drafted at. Only thing that don't matter now is what you do on that football field. And Shedeur know that. I'm sure Coach Prime done told him that. Son, it don't matter what pick you are. Don't matter what round you went in. Only things matter now is what you gonna do on that football field. And McCoy, a former player of the Carolina Panthers, man, he said it right here. I think I got the video I'm finna share it with you. He said it right. It don't matter. I thought I had the video. I don't think I had it. He said a mouthful. Did I have that McCoy? Did I say that video? I didn't save it, fam. But he was saying the same thing I just said. Don't matter what Shedeur was drafted at. It don't matter what round he went in. Only thing matters now is when he get his opportunity to go out there and perform at a high level. That's all he got to do. That's all he got to do. And I believe, right, he going to change the culture. He going to change the whole situation in Cleveland. They lose. They're a bunch of losers right now. They the laugh and stop. They the laughing stock of the NFL, and I get that. They are. They are. But things finna change. Things gonna change when Shedeur get in now. You're right, BD. Yeah. Yeah. He gonna beat him out. He got all odds against him. But he gonna beat him out. He got a lot of people that really saying they behind him. They don't even believe in him. I believe in Shedeur. Nah, I believe in him because Cleveland Browns gonna have to do right this time. They're gonna have to do right this time, family. Yeah, they're gonna have to do right by Shedeur this time. Yeah. You can't skip on him now. You might have skipped over him doing that draft. The chips are on the table right now. Your job on the line. And when he go out there and outperform the rest of these quarterbacks in those scrimmage game and preseason, it's going to be the Russell Wilson effect all over again. It's going to be the Russell Wilson effect all over again. And that's when the culture going to change for Cleveland. You have free agents going to want to come and play for Shedeur with Cleveland. You going to have players want to re-sign back, and it's going to energize Myles Garrett to really that turn up and show out on that defensive side of the ball. That's how it's predicted to go. Shedeur Sanders will prevail as QB1 first game of the season. Not the 4th and 5th, not the 6th and 7th. The first game against Joe Burrow. We coming. We ain't never left. We coming. I believe. I ain't no bandwagon. I ain't no wait to no 5th or 6th game. No. If he can play the 4th or 5th game, he should be able to play the first game. I ain't worrying about no hard schedule, about no Lamar Jackson, about no Pittsburgh, about no Cincinnati. Man, who cares? Compete. That's what the sport is about. Go out there and compete. And if you lose, be a good sportsman about it. You just lost. You just lost. That's it. You just lost. Ain't the end of the world. But the Cleveland Browns, once they make their decision with Shedeur, they got to stick with him. Hang with him. Hang. If they can just hang in there with him, I promise you, they're going to lose some games with him quarterback. They will do that. But they're going to win more than they're going to lose. They're going to win more games with Shedeur than they will lose. Because I believe in 12. I believe in as a quarterback. Because I'm looking at the room. The quarterback room ain't that good. Just like Shedeur McCoy said, them dudes in this quarterback room will not be considered a starting quarterback on any other team in the NFL. So why I got to be Cleveland? Why do it have to be Cleveland? I'm just trying to tell you. I just think Shedeur gonna go out there and work. Miss Carolyn Shep, you said you all talk, be watch. Shedeur can change. What you mean can change? I said he can change. What you talking about, Miss Shep? Like I say, yeah, I just believe Shedeur can change he can change the culture. He can change the culture of the team. And he will. And he gonna prevail. He gonna do that. You can take that to the bank. All right. Let me switch over and talk about Shiloh for the next 15 minutes. Shiloh out there turning heads, y'all. My dog out there doing his thing, man. Shiloh out there putting that work in. Man, he got the fans out there going crazy. He got some videos out there. Chat, do you believe this morning? I do. Yeah, we believe. But like I say, Shiloh got him going crazy. He got him going crazy, y'all. He got him going crazy out there. Shiloh got a fan out there, man. I seen this video. Shiloh Lee. He said Shiloh Lee.
Shiloh, pull it out. Shiloh. There you are. That's Shiloh, baby. Pull it out. Shiloh, the Buccaneer. Oh, that's the boy. He was telling you, he gonna lock him down. Woo! It better be hard. I'll review it on live. Hey, Shiloh, take it easy now. Bucket 5 now. All right, all right.
He said Shiloh gonna lock it up, man. He said man, we gotta steal. Shiloh the man. Shiloh the man. He said Tampa Bay gotta steal. And Shiloh gonna go out there and turn some head now. He gonna Shiloh again right here. Antonio Winfield. Yeah, you might can do it, but I can do it too. Shiloh finna do it too. Anything you do, Antonio Winfield Jr., yeah, I can do it too. Shiloh. That's Shiloh. Shiloh's. Hey, that fan says, man, we gotta steal. I know, but around that field for 6 game, and once they put him in there, oh, he gonna start. Yeah, like I said, the fans say they gotta steal.
Pull it out. Shiloh, there you are. That's Shiloh, baby. Pulling out. Shiloh, the Buccaneer. Oh, that's the boy. He's telling you, he's gonna lock him down. Woo!
It better be hard. I'll review it on live.
Hey, Shiloh, take it easy now. Bucket 5 now. All right, all right.
Bucket 5. Shiloh, Bucket 5, baby. Bucket 5, man. Man, I seen this video, man. He said, bro, we got to steal in Shiloh. Huh? They got to steal in Shiloh. He said they got a steal. You done took over? Done took over. They love him. Done took over. Bucket 5. He said Bucket 5. All right, here go the main video right here. Here go the main video right here, DJ Hood. Hey, check this out, bro. Pulling out the tank. Hey, he said Bucket 5. Shiloh. Shiloh done took over the city. Shiloh done took over the city. One more time. Here we go. I'm gonna play the whole video. He said, we got the steal of the draft.
Hey, Shiloh, they call me Bucket 5. They call me Bucket 5.
I'm not even gonna lie, you
Bucket 5 is what they call me in the champion. Look at that outfit. They call him Bucket 5 first. I got inducted at the Hall of Fame in 2017 as a super fan. Well, you're gonna be the steal. The steal. You're gonna be the steal. This is the steal, baby. This is the steal. We stole Shiloh. Well, I'm telling you what, we stole it. They're gonna regret that even. I'm telling you what, can't nobody stop us. Back to back to back to back to back, and we're going to the Super Bowl. Can't nobody stop us. We got Shiloh. Shut down, lockdown, baby.
when I walk like this,
Shut down,
you know what time it is when I walk like this.
Shut down, lockdown, baby. Bucket 5.
You're a good man.
That dude said, man, we got the steal of the draft. We're going to the Super Bowl. We got Shiloh. We got Shiloh, man. Man, y'all crazy. Boy, we got Shiloh. Bucket 5. They call me Bucket 5. We got Shiloh. We got the steal of the draft, man. What y'all talking about? That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, that's it. Yes, it. He said Bucket 5. Yeah, Shiloh walking in the background like he did it. Shiloh all in the video. Yeah, like he MC Hammer. Y'all remember how MC Hammer used to run around? Shiloh out there acting like MC Hammer, man. Bucket 5. BD. BD. Boy, that video, I saw that video, boy. I said, man, look at here. Bucket 5. Tampa Bay, they love him. They love him. Just like Cleveland loves Shedeur, the same way. The same way. The same way. But one thing about it, they love Shiloh. They love him. That prime effect for sure. Yep. That prime. That's all it is. That prime effect. So you got 5 teams to watch. Robert. Man, I gotta play that one more time, family. He said, "Buckified, Buckified." Man, we got the steal of the draft. That's Shiloh.
That's Shiloh pulling out. Shiloh, there you are. That's Shiloh, baby, pulling out. Shiloh, the Buccaneer. Oh, that's boy. He's telling you, he's gonna lock him down. Woo!
It better be hard. I'll review it on live.
Hey, Shiloh, take it easy now. Buckified now. All right, all right.
Shiloh gonna lock him down. Buckified. Gonna buck him fine. We got the steal of the draft. Aunt said we got the steal of the draft. But we got Shiloh. Shiloh out there doing his thing now. I'm trying to tell y'all, Shiloh out there doing his thing. He doing his thing. Everybody talked about Shiloh. That coaching staff, they think the highly of him. They think the highly of Shedeur Sanders. Antonio Winfield. Anything Antonio Winfield Jr. can do, Shiloh gonna come right behind you, and we gonna do it too. 2-8. Prime time effect. That prime effect. Buckified. Buckified came and told us that, boy, we got Shiloh.
Hey, Shiloh, they call me Buckified. They call me Buckified.
I'm not even gonna lie, you
Buckified is what they call me in the champion. Look at that outfit. They call him Buckified Bird. I got inducted at the Hall of Fame in 2017 as a super fan. Well, you're gonna be the steal. The steal. You're gonna be the steal. This is the steal, baby. This is the steal. We stole Shiloh. Well, I'm telling you what, we stole it. They gonna regret that England. I'm telling you what, can't nobody stop us. Back to back to back to back to back, and we're going to the Super Bowl. Can't nobody stop us. We got Shiloh. Shut down, lockdown, baby.
when I walk like this,
down,
you know what time it is when I walk like this.
Shut down, lockdown, baby. Buckified.
You're a good man.
He said, shake down, lockdown, Buckified, Shiloh. Boy, we going to the Super Bowl. That's what I'm talking about right there. The same way them fans out there treating Shiloh, them fans should be out there talking about Shedeur Sanders the same way. The same way. What's up, Duck? What's going on, man? How you feeling? What's up? What's the t-shirt lady number? What's the t-shirt lady number? I'll send it to you. I'll send it to you. Hold on. Yeah, like I say, Buckified. That Buckified. Yeah, Shiloh ain't playing with him, man. Shiloh all in the video and everything. Everything. Shiloh in the video, everything. Doing his thing. Buckified. Man, we going to the Super Bowl. Shiloh got the fans said we going to the Super Bowl. We got the steal of the draft. The steal of the draft. And Cleveland Brown got the steal of the draft. Shedeur Sanders, both of them gonna change the culture. Shedeur gonna change the culture in Cleveland, and Shiloh gonna change the culture at Tampa Bay. They love him. Baker Mayfield won't crazy about him. Yeah. What's up, Rip? What's going on? Get this number in here. There go the number right there, big dog. Duff Lawn Service. The number's in the chat, buddy. Numbers in the chat. Once again, like I'm saying, yeah. But hey, it is what it is. It is what it is. Shiloh finna change the culture. Shedeur Sanders finna change the culture. They talking about both of them everywhere you go.
Starting quarterback, and I'm just keeping my fingers crossed and hoping that he is the guy that we have been looking for.
Yeah,
we could be talking about him on the same level as Jackson and then Burrow and then those guys in the AFC North.
And it seems to me already that he's pretty well received by the guys.
Same level. The same level. Shedeur Sanders. They can talk about Shedeur on the same level as Joe Burrow and Lamar Jackson out there in Cleveland. And you already know, the fans already letting you know what they think about my dog, Shiloh.
Hey, Shiloh, they call me Buckified. They call me Buckified. I'm not even going to lie. You Buckified is what they call me in the champion. Look at that outfit. They call him Buckified Bird. I got inducted at the Hall of Fame in 2017 as a super fan. But you're gonna be the steal. You're gonna be the steal. This is the steal, baby. This is the steal. We stole Shiloh. Well, I'm telling you what, we stole it. They gonna regret that evening. I'm telling you what, can't nobody stop us. Back to back to back to back to back, and we going to the Super Bowl. Can't nobody stop us. We got Shiloh. Shut down, lockdown, baby. When I walk like this, shut down, you know what time it is when I walk like this. Shut down, lockdown, baby. Buckified. You're a good man.
Shiloh in the background that walking by, boy, you the man. Got a hype man. Shiloh got a hype man. Shiloh got a hype man out there at Tampa. Want to thank the new member and thank for being a member LPD. I appreciate the love. Welcome to the family. Yeah, all the things Shiloh needs is a chance. That's it. All he needs is a chance. You right, Miss Crawford. Real, Buckified. But I saw that video, boy. I said, man, look at here. Yeah, it's up there. Hey, that's a sight to see, bro. That is a sight to see that. Man, I saw that video, man. I like to have cried, bro. I like to have cried, man. But once again, man, want to thank our new member. Want to thank the new member for joining Sports Talk with B. Watts. Appreciate y'all. That's 52. Like I said, I'm trying to get 100 before the first game in Colorado football scene. So I need 48 more members. But look here, man. It's Buckified. Boy, I got a new word, y'all. We got a new word for boy. Buckified. Hype man. Hey, got him a hype man. Shiloh just went and got something to eat and end up finding out he got a hype man out there. Wayne Hood. Hey, he got a hype man out there, man. He got a hype man. Well, I got to share it too one more time.
They call me Buckified. I'm not even gonna lie. You Buckified is what they call me in the champion. Look at that outfit. They call him Buckified Bird. I got inducted at the Hall of Fame in 2017 as a super fan. But you're gonna.
He said he got inducted to the Hall of Fame as a super fan. Boy, they're too early to call me Buckified.
They call me Buckified. I'm not even gonna lie. You Buckified is what they call me in the champion. Look at that outfit. They call him Buckified Bird. I got inducted at the Hall of Fame in 2017 as a super fan. But you're gonna be the steal. You're gonna be the steal. This is the steal, baby. This is the steal. We stole Shiloh. Well, I'm telling you what, we stole it. They gonna regret that evening. I'm telling you what, can't nobody stop us. Back to back to back to back to back, and we going to the Super Bowl. Can't nobody stop us. We got Shiloh. Shut down, lockdown, baby. When I walk like this, shut down, you know what time it is when I walk like this. Shut down, lockdown, baby. Buckified. You're a good man.
Buckified. Shut down, lockdown. Buckified. Shiloh in the background there walking. I got me a hype, man. Y'all gonna get off of me. Boy, it's gonna be off the chain down there with Shiloh down. Already, ain't it? Oh no, boy. Him and Uncle Steve get together. Whoa. Already, boy. He ready now. He is ready. Hey, he's ready. But once again, hey, Shiloh finna take over Tampa Bay, and Shedeur Sanders is taking over Cleveland. Both of them together is taking over the NFL. They taking over the NFL. Ryan Clark just told you. Ryan Clark of ESPN and the Pivot just told you they dominate. They dominate the news. And they ain't even put no pads on yet.
But I see Shiloh and Shedeur more than I've ever seen any undrafted guy or fifth-round guy on social media in the history of Instagram, Threads, Twitter, X, whatever it is. Like, those dudes are everywhere.
They everywhere. They everywhere. Everywhere. They make me get up 8 o'clock in the morning on the East Coast. Talk about it. I'm just trying to tell y'all. Shiloh got him a hype, man. Man, I saw that last night before I went to bed. I said, look at here. I said, what in the world is this? Shiloh said, I just went and got me a bite to eat, and I ran into Buckafied. A Buckafied, a Hall of Famer fan. Boy, I said, we got the steal of the draft. Don't care what y'all say. Won't care what y'all out there talking about. We got the steal of the draft. We got the steal of the draft. Steal of the draft. We got the steal of the draft. Yeah. Both of them. One in Cleveland and one in Tampa Bay. And his last name Sanders and his dad's name is Deion Sanders. Coach Prime told you his boy right. He's right. They were born for this. They were made for this. And he got one out there at Jacksonville Jaguar by the name of Travis Hunter. All three on them. All three on them. All three. All three. You can't take away what you didn't make, NFL. You did not make Shiloh. You can't take him away. You cannot humble Shedeur Sanders when you didn't make him. Coach Prime made him. Give that man his due. Give that man his credit. He saved your draft by letting it slide to 3 days. You made extra billions of dollars off the Sanders names during that NFL draft by dragging Shedeur through 3 days of your draft. You couldn't have did it with no other player. We would have tuned out and you knew it. We would have tuned y'all out and you knew it. Sanders, you cannot take away what you didn't make. God made them and Coach Prime made them boys. He made them. He made them. Must-see TV. You needed them. Your league was dying. People got tired and still tired of Lamar Jackson. They still tired of Patrick Mahomes. They tired of them. They got tired of Tom Brady. You got some fresh blood in the building, NFL. That's why you dragged that last name through 3 days of that draft, and you made all kind of money. And look like Cleveland Brown is doing the same thing. They using the same blueprint by trying to drag out this so-called quarterback competition. When Shedeur McCoy, a former NFL player, just told you Joe Flacco, Kenny Pickett, and Dylan Gabriel would not be considered as a starting quarterback on another team. What they're telling you, and you got my dog, my boy, who's a Sanders, 4th on your depth chart, and just got through throwing 77% pass completion rate at mandatory and OTAs. You dragging this thing out. You milking it. I see right through you now. You dragging it out. You taking that same blueprint and you're going to drag it out so everybody can tune in to Cleveland, because you know we ain't here to watch no Flacco. You know we're not going to be here to watch no Kenny Pickett. And sure ain't finna watch no Dylan Gabriel. We here for Shedeur and Shedeur only. Sports Talk will be watched. Appreciate everybody this morning. Thank you for rocking with me. I don't know if I'll be back later on tonight. I'm supposed to be going to a race at the Atlanta Motor Speedway. So me and my brothers, we're supposed to be going up there tonight. I don't know if the weather going to hold out. Man, that weather so bad last night when I had David Talk Buff and Wayne Hood on. But that lightning hit so bad down here, boy. I said, "Dog!" Shook the roof off. It shook my roof, man. Everything went out. Everything went out. But it's all good. It's all good. But once again, thank you for rocking with me. I want to thank our new member tonight. And we appreciate it. Oh, yeah, I got to say thanks to all of y'all who sent me some cash out. You know I got to tell y'all thank you. And I appreciate you. Who are the people that sent me the cash out? I want to say it was some new people, some people I ain't never heard of. Let's see. Okay, here we go. Miss Claudette Augustine. Thank you for the cash app. Miss Cameron Brown. Thank you for the cash app. Miss Tanya Hill. Appreciate you. FD. Appreciate you. Jizzle. Appreciate you. Appreciate y'all for the cash apps. All right. Once again, you're watching Sports Talk with B. Watts. I'm gonna try to get another name today sometime. All right. Sometime today. I really am. All right. I appreciate y'all. Yeah, I am. I was gonna do that. I was gonna go live from the race. Wild Dog. I'm gonna do that. I sure am. Yeah. Yeah, it is. Yeah, that cash out the best, bro. Yeah, cause you do that super chat. Yeah, you know, you already know they get 50%, 55, and we get 45. But anyway, it's been a blessing to talk to y'all, and I thank y'all for rocking with me early this morning. On the weekend, I know y'all got a lot like me, but hey, God bless y'all. Thank rock.
Wizard.